Hello friends, this is Hatim Rampurawala, and in this video we will be going to discuss the classification relating to the current and non-current liability, which is the concept discussed under Ind AS 1. So this is the part 2 video, because in the earlier we had discussed 6 pointers relating to the classification. In this we will be going to discuss 2 more, and this would be the final one. So let's begin. If the loan is payable on demand, so what will be the classification? If the loan is payable on demand, so what lender will classify? If the lender expects that he will demand within the period of 12 months, so he will classify it as current. Actually, I had made a mistake in writing. If it is within 12 months, so lender will classify it as current, and if it is more than 12, lender will classify it as non-current. It is actually like this way. Okay, so if it is within 12 months, so lender will classify it as current, and if lender expects to recover, means to ask for the loan principal amount for period greater than 12 months, so it will be classified as non-current. And for borrower, there will be, borrower will always classify the loan as current. Now we move on to second point, and this is basically the illustration 14. So I will discuss in brief what the case is. There is a loan which is of 5 years, so general classification will be non-current, and there is one condition that the amount equivalent has to be payable by the promoter till 24th March, and in that case and in that question what it is stated that the promoter has made a default, so company has approached the bank, means they had make a default for payment on 24th March. So company had approached before the reporting period, but before the reporting period to extend up to 30th June. That is they had asked for a period just 3 months, that till 30th June, that is within 12 months. So it will be classified as current, and in that there is a second part which states that if that the company is anticipating that if the promoter will make a default, so they are just anticipating before 24th March. Before 24th March they are anticipating, say on 1st March they are anticipating that if the promoter default, so we don't have to think that anticipation doesn't work. So in this case anticipation doesn't change the classification actually, so no change. So what is the conclusion is no change in the classification, it will still classify it as non-current. We can't say that if the promoter will make a default, we will classify it as currently. It won't be so. So just we have to remember simple point that if they had made a default, and if company had approached the bank before reporting period, and the period is within the 12 months, so it will be classified as current. And whenever there is any anticipation, so there won't be any change in classification due to just anticipation. So the earlier also the loan was classified as current, and currently and now also it will retain the classification it as non-current only. So we end our video over here. So as I said earlier, just try to mug up a little bit the chart. I know the handwriting isn't quite good, but you will understand though. Just fit the question in this 8 points, generally 7 points, and this 8 is basically the question itself, and you will guaranteed sure you will get the answer. Thank you.